We are living in an amazing time with the rise of AI, with the rise of the internet, with the rise of all of these amazing things to help us get our message out into the world. I believe AI can help us as speakers, but AI can also hurt us as speakers and as messengers. And so, what I want to do in this video, I've been seeing a few things, and I just wanted to speak on how AI can hurt our businesses and some things that you want to be careful of when trying to grow your business in this next year. All right, so let's talk all about this. And I believe that these 7.25 things you want to be aware of. I'm seeing it with the people that I work with. I'm noticing it with business owners and things that our people are doing on the internet. And it's like, ugh. All right, so I want to give you a few different things. These are not in any particular order, but if you would, I want you to go ahead and grab a pencil and a piece of paper, and I'll jot some of these things down. But what I want you to do is that I want you to be aware of these things. Okay, I want you to be aware of these things where AI is concerned. Now, of course, if you've ever heard my story, you know I'm all about STEM, I'm all about AI, but I've also seen how this can hurt your business if you're not aware of it. Okay, so let me just get my notepad here just to make sure I don't miss out on any of these ideas. Let me just make sure this thing pops up. All right, so, and I'll just drop this on. Yeah, I'll drop this on the screen when I feel the need to drop this on the screen. All right, so number one. So I'm gonna give you 7.25 ways that AI can hurt your speaking business and some things to be aware of. Okay, so number one, AI can dilute your authentic voice. All right. So have you ever noticed when people write Facebook posts or people write emails or people do videos, it no longer sounds like their authentic voice, right? Like I've been noticing. Even like when I use AI for certain things, I try to just have AI transcribe what I'm saying versus trying to get AI to say something that I didn't say or don't feel. So you want to be aware that AI is so what is AI, right? It's a gathering of information that's out there. And a lot of times it spits out the averages of what people are talking about, right? It's like the averages of data. It's not about your experience. And as speakers, we speak from our experience, we speak from our expertise. And the beautiful thing about our expertise or our experiences is the word our. So if you're using AI, right, you want to be careful that it doesn't dilute your authentic voice. All right. So for example, I've seen people rely on AI to write out their talks, to write out their keynote speeches, to write out their workshops. I've seen how people can use AI to script your stories, right? Or you use AI to shape your message. And when you do that, one of the things that I'm seeing is that you may fall into the trap of sounding like everybody else. Okay. So rather than using your AI voice, I want to encourage you to use your authentic voice. Okay. Use your authentic voice. And here's why this is so important. In the business that we're in the speaking business, by using AI in your marketing, using AI in your pictures, using AI in your videos, who shows up when it's time to speak? Will it be you or will it be AI? When they write you the check to come speak at their event, who's going to show up? You or AI? You know, during the holiday season, and I'm pretty sure you saw it. You saw all of the different Christmas pictures, and I saw most of them from women, right? Women, you see the picture of the nice Christmas dress, Merry Christmas. And did you notice a lot of the women had on the same AI twin dress that another woman had on, right? Or you see the hair, you see the fit, you see all of that. But when the person shows up in real life, it's like, wait a minute, that doesn't look like that person. And the same thing is true when you have to show up in your authentic voice when it comes down to speaking on stage, speaking in a workshop, doing a live event. Okay, so number one, I'm writing this down, authentic voice, okay? Making sure that your authentic voice isn't being diluted because of AI, all right? Here's the second one. AI, and I'm coming out the dome with this. AI, if you're not careful, you can forget how to think and you can forget how to teach. All right? For example, whether you're using ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, you could have the AI do all the thinking for you. Hey, AI, give me 5 ways to better my marketing services, or 5 ways. Give me, what are some cool ways that I can get my message out into the world more, right? And so now, rather than you brainstorming, rather than you looking at your data or looking at your information to determine what's best for you, hey, you'll simply go to AI and allow AI to think for you. All right. My recommendation is don't allow AI to think for you. You feed AI your thoughts and have them clarify it. Okay. So when you use an AI, you have to ask yourself, are these my thoughts? Are these AI thoughts? Even when you teach, are you teaching your principles, your thoughts, or are you teaching AI's thoughts? Okay. When AI does all the thinking, guess what? You stop coming up with your own ideas, right? You're no longer thinking out of the box. I remember back in 1993. So there was this, we saw in our great country of America, we saw this rise in technology. We saw this rise in STEM education. But around about 1992, 1993, rather than seeing this rise and increase, we start seeing things level out. Okay. Now, why was 1993 important and things started leveling out? Because that was the year the internet was created. And I remember I was in college in 1993, right? And the internet came out. And so rather than us creating new ideas, we start going to the internet to do research and to look at what everybody else was doing. And that's the same thing that AI is, doing right now today. You're no longer creating your processes. You're no longer creating your frameworks. You are now taking AI to go in and do everything for you. Okay. So you want to be aware of that. All right. As a speaker, you get paid for your frameworks, right? You get paid for your clarity. You get paid for your expertise, not convenience. Okay. So number 2, AI, if you're not careful, to help you forget how to think and help you forget how to teach. All right. The third thing with AI is that AI can mess up your trust with audiences, right? So one of the things that I'm noticing, and you're probably noticing it as well, have you noticed the number of posts or articles or even videos on the internet, on social media? You have to ask yourself, is this real? Okay. I clean my glasses, right? Is this real? Right. And so the idea is that you want to, like, when I see people when I see their pictures, when I see their videos, like the other day in an email, I took a Christmas picture, and you might have saw it in the emails I sent. I sent it on Christmas Day. And so it was a picture that I took with my phone. It was an original picture, and I was looking this way. And I had AI to turn my head to have me facing that way. Now, the picture looked a lot like me, but I knew it was AI. But what's happening a lot of times is that AI is eroding trust. So now when we see a person's headshot, we ask the question, hey, is that their real head? Or we see a video, it's like, hey, is that real? Is that their real video? Or we see anything they put up, we ask ourselves, it's like, yo, is that the real person? And so now, as you're noticing, there's a decline in the trust factor that we're seeing in a lot of people's businesses. You know, when it comes to voices, when it comes to testimonials, when it comes to all the things, trust is going down. And so as a speaker, I want you to think about how you can show up and how you can take people from the area of trust to transformation. Okay. So the third thing there is that, trust is eroding. Here's the fourth thing. All right. Here's the fourth thing. The fourth thing is this. AI, if you're not careful, it can weaken your stage presence. You say, what? Yes. AI can weaken your stage presence. All right, here's what I mean. So, you may do things on AI, you may use your chat or your Claude or different things, but when you show up in person and it's not AI, guess what? You have to read the room. You have to determine if you can connect with the people. You have to determine how to deal with their emotions, how to deal with their questions. Right? If you're constantly running to AI for AI to answer your questions, and when you're in the room with people and they ask you questions, and if you're not able to answer them live, then it's like, who should we have hired? Should we have hired you as a speaker, or should we have hired AI? So you want to be careful that that your presence on stage or your presence is bigger than perfection, right? And I think that's one of the beautiful things that AI is able to do is AI is able to bring about perfection. And I don't want that to mess up your presence, okay? Number 5, all right? Number 5, AI can turn you into a commodity, right? AI can turn you into a commodity, right? Commodity means like it's common. Everybody can do this. And at the end of the day, one of the things that I want you to ask yourself is, when you're looking at your message and you're looking at what you do as a speaker, ask yourself this: how am I different? Right? How am I showing up? How am I being different to impact the audience? Because a lot of people today, right, they're selling prompts. They're selling the same prompts, right? They're selling the same templates. They're selling the same hooks. And what you want to be careful of is like, you're not showing up like everybody else, right? You're not showing up like everybody else with the polished video and the AI voice when the thing comes out and it starts speaking. All right. So you want to make sure that you're not a commodity and that you're showing up different and you're standing out. All right. Number 6. All right. Number six. AI can kill your consistency. Yeah. AI can kill your consistency. What do you mean? Right. I believe I have a calling. I believe I have a purpose. I believe I'm called to do something in this earth to help speakers and business owners, and then to help students and schools. But what happens is that because of the power of AI, it makes us lazy sometimes, right? Rather than us waking up and doing a video once a week or sending out marketing emails or creating certain things, we just give it to AI and we sort of sit back. So now we're no longer having the conviction to speak to people or the conviction to go out and make sales calls or the consistency to show up, right? So what happens that now that we're using the same prompts and you're no longer convicted about what you're talking about, it now moves over to confusion because you're getting further and further away from your why, further and further away from your purpose for doing a thing. All right. Number seven, AI can replace practice. Okay. AI can replace your practice with polish. And what I mean by that, remember the days where you would practice on your speech or you would practice on your video or you would shoot a video and if you didn't get it right, you would go do it again. If there was a part of your speech that you were trying to remember, you would go and practice it over and over and over so that you can be polished. Guess what? Now today, you just give something to AI and AI can go in now and fix your mistakes. So now what is that doing? All right. Rather than having the mistakes and being human, everything looked polished. I remember some years ago, I was working with an organization and I was writing emails for them and doing different things. And being a human, I would have a misspelled word or I miss a comma here and there. And the organization would reach out to me and would be extremely hard on me because I missed a comma or I misspelled a word. And I said to myself, that's just being human. And the only time they would come to me is when I made an error. They didn't come to me when they were depositing millions in their bank account. Right? And a lot of times now with our scripts, with our prompts, with our posts, with our emails, we're no longer practicing and being a human. We're now all polished and everything looks right. So at the end of the day, your speaking success, your marketing success is built on reps, right? What I've been doing it now for about 22 years, 23 years, right? 23 years, about 25 years, right? More than that, right? Almost 30 years, actually. Almost 30 years, right? And what I've seen is that because of reps, because of doing it over and over, it makes me better. Okay, it makes me better. So even like now, being able to shoot a video with some limited notes and some thoughts off the top of my head, how did that come about? That came about from reps. That came about from showing up, turning my camera on, and hey, giving this content to you. Okay. And by the way, before I give you this last thing, the 7.2 fifth way, in a few days, I'm having my next 5-night speaker challenge. Okay, it's called the Profitable Speaker Challenge. And what I have come to realize is that there's an old way of speaking and there's a new way of speaking. I call it the new era of speaking. And during this challenge, I'm going to be taking the time to over 5 nights of live coaching to help speakers build a profitable speaking business. All right, from clarifying your speaker identity to helping you create your lead machine and your booking machine and then showing you how to turn every talk into money, right? Showing you how to turn your talk into processes and being able to automate and being able to get certain things out into the world so that you can make more impact and more income. All right. So down below somewhere, there's a link to be able to participate in this challenge, or go over to profitablespeakerchallenge.com, profitablespeakerchallenge.com, and shows you all the details of our next five nights of coaching. And it's I don't want to be biased because it's me, but it's great because of step by step showing you what it takes before the stage, on the stage, and after the stage. And so make sure you check that out. All right, go to profitablespeakerchallenge.com, profitablespeakerchallenge.com, or the link is below somewhere around here. All right. So number 7, AI takes you from, practicing to everything being polished. All right. 7.25, the 7.25th one, AI, it can shrink your courage. It can shrink your courage. And here's what I mean by that. I hear a lot of people talking about faceless businesses. Faceless businesses. And first of all, shout out to women, right? In the appearance area, I clearly understand the difference between a man and a woman, right? I can shave my head, I can trim myself, turn the camera on. However, I understand for women, it's like, I got to get my hair and makeup and things done and got to get a new outfit and all of that. Like I've talked about that a lot. But what I've seen is that because the face is not right or things are not in place the way you feel like they need to, it now hinders your courage from showing up. Okay? It can be a weight situation. You don't want to show up. It could be a hair situation. You don't want to show up. It could be different scenarios that stop you from showing up. So guess what? So now we use AI, right, to speak for us. We use AI to show up for us. We use AI to write our scripts. We use AI to help us build the authority. We use AI to create automation. We use AI to attract opportunities. And those things are good. I actually will talk about that. But I want you to ask yourself, am I losing courage because I'm using AI so much? Just something to think about. And as we grow in this area, I want you to start using AI as an assistant versus using AI to replace yourself. Now, there are some ways that I'm using AI to be able to help more people, right? Taking my words, taking my frameworks, and being able to, I'll probably create KantisAI.com this year, where you take off my information and people can easily go listen to my advice. All right. But at the end of the day, is it stopping your courage? Is it stopping your courage? Okay. So these are just warnings. Let me give you some of these things. Number one, be careful. All right. That AI doesn't dilute your authentic voice, your AI voice versus your authentic voice. Number two, AI, be careful. It can think and teach. Okay. Is it hindering you from thinking? Is it hindering you from teaching? Number three, is AI eroding your trust? The trust that people have in you, is it being eroded because of AI? Number four, is it weakening your on-stage presence, right? Because you use AI so much, you're not able to show up presently and help people. Number five, AI can turn you into a commodity. Now you look like everybody else. Now you got the same outfit on as everybody else. You're using the same prompts as everybody else. Number six, AI can kill your personal brand. All right, you're no longer consistent. You're no longer showing up. You're no longer shooting videos like this. You are now using AI to do the videos. Number seven, you go from practicing. No longer are you practicing because everything is polished. And number 7.25, it's hindering your courage. It's hindering your courage. All right. So in my upcoming Profitable Speaker Challenge, I'm going to show you how to use AI the right way so that you can build a powerful lead machine, so you can build a powerful speech machine, and how you can build a powerful monetization machine. And I'll be talking about that at the Profitable Speaker Challenge. All right, so click the link to join that, profitablespeakerchallenge.com. Go ahead and register for that. Now, as you listen to this video and going through these things, hey, I want you to be transparent. And if any of these cautions that I've given you, and they resonate with you, you see that, Kantis, I'm slipping into that. Hey, be so kind to let me know. All right. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. Remember this, your message can change the world. And guess what? The world needs you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.